Hi friends, in this short video, I'm going to explain the very famous book of second wave feminism, that is Sexual Politics, written by Kate Millett. So this book was actually based on her PhD dissertation, and this is also a landmark text in the radical feminism and second wave feminism. Radical feminism means to say extreme kind of feminism, which is opposite to the social feminism. Now, in this book, she has outright outright talked about the dominance of male in the society, and she says that whether it is the social or cultural things, patriarchy has been constructed. It is not normal. It is not a biological fact. It means male and female are equal in the society, but through novels, certain writers have created certain scenes and normalized certain things. And she critically examines that how 20th century literature and art has ultimately reinforced patriarchy. Now, and heteronormativity. Heteronormativity means to say male and female. It means here she poses the question that there can be a homosexual relationship also between men and men and men and women and woman and woman. So this is the politics of these writers, she says. Now, politics here does not mean the politics of party system and all. Kate Millett here begins this book by analyzing works of two very famous writers, which are very important for you from examination point of view. That is Henry Miller and Norman Mailer. By discussing, on the very first page, you find that she is discussing how harassingly the hero is making love. And in these, the male protagonists seduce, humiliate, assault, and even murder women. And these writers were famous. It means one, whether it is a boy or a man or a woman, whenever these famous writers are read by the popular in the popular culture, they think that the things are quite normal, and it happens like the things happen in our Indian Bollywood movies also. So what these kind of novels, she claims, she argues, Kate Millett, that they reinforce patriarchal power. And then she argues that these scenes are political because they reflect patriarchy, means dominance of one sex over the other, which she defines as the system in which men rule over women by seducing them, by humiliating them, and even by ultimately murdering them. And that's why they are establishing themselves, the male section, as a dominant class. In contrast, from examination point of view, it is very important. She praises Jean Genet, a very famous queer writer, and she says that when we read this writer, the writings of this writer exposing the links between power, violence, and sexuality, and for promoting sexual liberation. Because Jean Genet is a queer writer. So she says that this heteronormativity has been not normal, but through fiction it has been normalized, authenticated. And she uses the term sexual politics to describe all power relations. A student of English literature should always remember that there is a term given by Carol Hanisch, which says that personal is political. It means, suppose you are taking the power in your hand, it means you are that group or that particular individual is taking things for his benefit. It means he or she is political. So she says that it is political, not in the not from the sense, in the sense of military, police, or science or religion and government point of view. It is the dominance of male over these institutions, that how they have created normal things through narrative, through religion, through police, through military. As you see that in military also, in police also, we see there are males only. Most of the people are male. In science field also, thank God we are seeing these days that women have also been entering. But at that time when the book was published, she claims that these are male dominated areas, and because everywhere males are visible, so people think that these are the areas in which only male are suitable. So she argues that patriarchy is a social and political construct. The ultimate thing of this book is that there is nothing biological, it is always a social construct. Social construct means to say that socially or culturally, through art, through literature, through cinema, you have created certain facts which are not the normal facts. This is not a biological reality. And in the rest of the book, she has been talking about the very controversial book at that time, that was D.H. Lawrence's book, Lady Chatterley's Lover, and other major texts. Thank you very much.